And we're back. Just finished Chara Expo 2018 and man, it was pretty fun. Now, this is the disclaimer. This is how I did Chara Expo and how I experienced it. If you had a great time or an awful time, that's great. Or bad. But I'm here to talk about how Chara Expo treated me, and that's how I'm going to judge it. This is actually the first year that they're doing it in the US, and they have done it before in Singapore for like the last couple of years. And when they announced it for here in the US, I was honestly stoked. I was actually considering going to Singapore to go to a Chara Expo, but this kind of saved me a lot of time and money. As I mentioned in my AX video, I tried to buy tickets at AX because they said they had it. And I was not able to buy it because the staff didn't actually know what it was. So that was a problem with me. They made the tickets available at various card shops. And the closest one to me was not that close at all. So I just bought the tickets online, which was 15 bucks for one day. So in total, I spent $30 on both, which is not bad at all. On Friday, my ignition decided to hold on to my key. And I had to take it to the mechanic so I could get it unstuck. And they weren't able to fix my car until Tuesday, so I took the bus to Anaheim. 2 hours later, I arrived at 9:50. I walked over to the Anaheim Convention Center. I got lost a bit. I ended up at some cheerleader competition, but I found my way to the entrance, and holy shit, the line was super long. And then I noticed that was the line to get in. I actually needed to get in the line for the wristbands, which was long as well. I waited an hour or so for getting the wristband, but I went right in. Thankfully, there was no line to go in. I could just get my wristband and head straight in. When I hit it in, I was actually late for registration, so I couldn't register to join the Weiss tournament, which is a bummer. I was really ready to lose with my Afterglow deck. So I hopped in line for the merch. After 2 hours, yes, 2 hours, I got inside and bought the snazzy hat and the Girls Band Party Sparkling Collection. And I actually grabbed the second to last one. One of the workers went to look for more, and they actually didn't find any, so I got lucky. Now, to get the ticket for an event or an autograph, you had to spend around $30 or more for one ticket. My total was about $88, so I got 2 tickets. I went over to the redemption booth, and everything was sold out. All the autographs, Raiz, Suilen, and even the Poppin Party Live was sold out. So I got New Japan Pro Wrestling seat tickets instead. Also, the booth right next to it, you could get a stamp and redeem your entrance flyers. You could get some special gifts. I chose the promo cards. While I was in line, Poppin Party was actually doing like a special like panel, sort of. And after that, I went to go see them perform. They were good, and then I went to go sit down and watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. And holy shit, they were both hype as fuck. New Japan Pro Wrestling was really exciting. I was like on the edge of my seat nearly the entire time. After that, I walked around the Konabin and realized it was pretty fucking empty. There were not a lot of booths or vendors or anything actually. There was just this open space. I had some time, so I played the bingo, and in the bingo you had some missions to do and you could get prizes. I just wanted the Megumin PR, so I got one row of the bingo and I got the 1/1 Megumin. I saw Raiz and Sola. They're pretty fucking good too. They played one original, and they covered like Pastel Palettes, Afterglow, Hello Happy World. After that, I stuck around. Somebody's of mine made top 8. Congratulations to them. And then we went to Golden Corral. I ate too much fucking meatloaf because I've never seen meatloaf in person, so I was curious. And thankfully, I don't have footage of me stuffing my fat ass face with that meatloaf. And that was the end of day 1. Day 2 was a little more of the same. The line wasn't that long because it wasn't the Vanguard or Weiss tournament. It was Buddified, Dragonborn, and I think Premium. I went straight to the merch line so I could possibly get an autograph ticket. I got this shirt with our girl and a Hello Happy World pin, making it a total $31 so I could get a ticket, and fuck, they were all sold out again. We got wrestling seats again. Seriously, everything was gone. Played more Weiss, saw review Starlight from a distance, redeemed my flyer so I could get some promos. Took a survey and got the keychain, realized I fucked up and I could have gotten another set of promos. I showed them the same end screen to a different employee and I got some more promos. Don't tell them that. I don't want to get banned. We had some time to kill, so we walked around, bought some stuff. We solved this puzzle from the light novel Phantom Trigger Grisaya. I hope I pronounced that right. Because they had a booth. No footage available because we were trying really fucking hard to solve the puzzle. We did. And we got this cool stuff. The puzzles were super fun, and if you see their booths in like future cons, do it. Get a buddy, try to solve it. It made me feel really stupid when we actually got the answer, but It was super fun. After that, we learned how to play the new Fate Go card game. The guy teaching us was super fucking rude. Like, I just wanted to tell him to shove Saver up his fucking ass. I hated him, but the game was okay. No English translation yet, but I will probably not pick it up because the guy was honestly that much of a fucking asshole. After that, I played a bit of the Vanguard Zero, I believe it was called, the mobile game. I had no idea what I was doing because I don't know how to play Vanguard, but this might be my stepping stone into playing Vanguard. After all that, Roselia played. They were pretty fucking damn good as well. They brought out a new keyboardist or like a replacement keyboardist or something. That was tight. So they had all 5 members there. And the night was over. We went to go eat sushi and that was that. Yeah, that's what happened to me at Chara Expo. Now let's talk about the con objectively. Not about what happened to me, just the con as a whole. It was empty. Extremely empty. Not much to do if you don't play card games, honestly. If you do play card games, you had options, and you would be playing, you know, games so you could pass the time. As a fan of Weiss, I was fine. All the downtime I had, I was playing card games. There were not a lot of booths either, and what was there were pretty small. There were like about 7 or 8 outside vendors that weren't Bushiroad. If people came just for Bang Dream stuff or the wrestling, I can kind of consider this a loss. The wrestling was fucking great. For $30, I don't know if that's a good price, especially since this is New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I don't think they have a lot of events here in the US. So someone let me know if that's pretty good. But to me, it was fun. It was fucking great. Oh, and if you actually wanted to sit down, that was an extra $30, buddy. One other complaint is that every autograph and event ticket sold out like really quick, like surprisingly really quick. Although the event tickets did sell out, you were still able to watch the wrestling or the live performance, which I thought was pretty cool. That was the one thing I did like. Everything was out in the open, and even though everything was sold out, you could still experience everything. The sound of the performances was honestly a huge letdown. Everything was mixed kinda odd and it sounded really muddy. Poppin Party was fine. I didn't really hear any noticeable problems except for the drum track that they were playing to was really quiet. But the bass, you could hear it. You could hear the vocals really well. The guitars were mixed fairly well. But Raiz Suilen was... it was pretty bad. The drums, you couldn't hear them that well over every other instrument. The guitar tone on some songs was pretty bad. The DJ... why were you even there? She literally added nothing to the songs, and if she did, you could not hear it at all. The keyboard was fine, the vocals were fine, the bass was fine, the guitar was fine, minus a couple songs. They could honestly have been mixed better, because the drums, you could not really hear much. There was no punchingness to the kick, there was the snare you could kind of hear, but the cymbals, they were gone. Roselia honestly had the same issues with the drums. I couldn't really hear them that well. The guitar tone was good, the bass was also good, the keyboard, who they said wasn't going to be there, was fine. Again, it's just the drums that I had an issue with. Also, the camera shots during Roselia were kind of odd. Aina Aiba was talking, and the camera just quickly cut to the drummer, who was just drinking water, and she looked at the camera like surprised, like, what are you doing? But she played it off as a joke, so it was okay. The camera for the basses had the exposure like way the fuck up. It looked really staticky, kind of like snowfall. Like, I'll try to put an effect here to see if it works. And it looked like ass whenever they did cut to her. The fake go dude that taught us was extremely rude. Again, ruined the game for me. Now let's grade the con. Price is a 4 all the way. $30 for both days, and you get to see Roselia, Poppin Party, and New Japan Pro Wrestling all in one building. Granted, with some long pauses in between, is not bad. I feel like I got my money's worth, like, definitely. But like I mentioned, some people might not feel that way if they don't like 1 or 2 things presented in the con. Vendors, I'm giving a 2. Bushiroad was packed with stuff, and they still sold out. We had Good Smile, Akibento Kaspa, a couple TCG vendors, and some more stuff, but it was pretty barren on the con floor. The venue, I'd give it a 3. I do like the Anaheim Convention Center. There is parking aplenty. It's close to my house, but I have to give it a 3 because I feel like Bushiroad could have used the space better. For example, fill out the empty spots to allow more vendors and exhibitors in. Programming, I give it a 4. I really liked it. Like, this was literally catered to me. I saw Roselia, Poppin Party, Raiz and Sola, played my favorite card game, and I saw Kenny Omega do whatever the fuck this is.
Good night, mwah, and good night, buddy.
All all for $30. Guest gets it too. The guests were great. However, the ticketing system was not that great, like I mentioned before. Spending $30, easy. Did it every day. But everything was sold out. Like, seriously, I got in line and bought my stuff 40 minutes after the con opened, and everything was already sold out. Like, how? The extremely limited availability for the autographs and events from the guests is why it's getting a 2. Overall, this year's Chara Expo gets a big 3 from me. I had fun, but there was a lot that could have been done better. Either way, you know, I still liked it. Will I go next year if there is one? Yeah, I will. There was enough for me to do there, and I was the target demographic. Someone who likes Bang Dream and their card games. This is Bushiroad's first con, at least in the US, and there is room for improvement. We can only go up from here. And with that, let me know if you guys went to Chara Expo. Did you guys have fun as much as I did? I had a great time. Like I said, card games, Poppin Party, I'm sold. But I kind of want the viewpoint of someone who doesn't really like the card games or was only there for Bang Dream or something like that. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Chara Expo if y'all went. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Should I unbox? So, should I unbox this? Or should I just keep it in the... keep it in the packaging? Because I kind of do want to, like, open it and look at it, but... if you guys want me to open this, drop a comment. I'll probably open this. But I would like to do this on camera because, I don't know, I haven't seen anybody selling this, and I honestly probably won't be selling my copy, and I already have the other one that they released. But yeah, I spent 50 bucks on this. Let me know if you guys want me to open this, and I'll catch you guys next time.